Hi, everybody. How are you doing? I'm Dr. Gail, and this is Terry, and thanks for joining us today on the Solaris Healing Center. Everybody, everyone is already I'm laughing at Terry because I make this mistake all the time. I'm trying to star and accidentally pull somebody up. But anyway, everybody's already getting a healing. You're in the Solaris Healing Center. There is a blue light that is shining on you and is allowing your nervous system to calm down and your body to heal itself. You'll hear me say this multiple times during the show because it's real important to know everybody here is getting a healing. And I'm only going to be able to get to a few of them. Terry and I'm only going to be able to handle a few of you, but the ones that stand out are the ones we know that need to get the healings. Now, the Solaris Healing Center is on a star called the Solaris Star, where gold beings work there and they monitor this healing center. This healing center is special because it usually is a place where our angels, our guides, our power animals, everybody goes there to get their own healing, and we're allowed to use that today, bring that blue light and bring that Solaris Star Healing Center here. And anyway, I want to let you know that whatever we're saying or doing today, it does not take the place of what your doctor is saying. We will give you the best suggestions that we can, but it does not take the place of what your doctor tells you. And today I work with extraterrestrials. They are my guides. They're the ones that help me with the healings. The information comes straight through me to you. I'm just channeling the information. My main one is Medical Mike, who is a gray hybrid, which is a gray alien / part human. And also today I've been honored to have Clarice here, who was my very first medical assistant. And she's here today also to assist. And she's another gray hybrid. I also have quite a few other of my ET friends that are here helping me today. Let me see. They gave me a roll call today. We've got Matt, Kai, Sally, Alice, Clarice, Medical Mike, and of course on standby is our archangels Raphael and Michael, who are always on standby on these. And also I have a new guide, and I do not know what she's supposed to be doing yet, but she has shown up today, and her name is Alice. And she's the one I've talked about who wears this gold and black tiger animal print, lycra top and bottom. So she's here today too. So I'm not sure what kind of guide she is or why she's here, but she's been showing up for the past few weeks. And this is the first time she's shown up at the Healing Center. So Terry, tell us about you.
Well, I like Alice's style. I just want to say, first off,
she has a style. I'll tell you, she has a style. She looks human except for her ears, but she wears an outfit that I would not even wear. Even when I had a body, I would not have worn that outfit.
I like it when people make the effort. I have no problem with that. It can be as wild as it wants to be. Yeah. So, gosh, what's going on with me? Lots of downloads. We were talking about that backstage. Huge energy coming in for everybody right now. So if you guys get a chance, in the mornings, write it down, or at night. For me, all of a sudden it's at night that I'm really writing everything down before I go to bed, and then I can sleep. I'm surprised. But, I'm calling in, of course, the 33 trillion angels that we normally do with Reverend Saul. Our crystal shaman.
Yeah, Alice looks like a lovely Peg Bundy, which is true.
Oh, my God, right, Lorraine? I was thinking Carol Burnett, but I like Peg Bundy too.
Yeah, and, young Peg Bundy.
Yeah, and right now I'm really getting in frequency changes and working with that, and I feel like the 33 trillion angels that we've been bringing in for protection. It's the frequency of 33 trillion angels times the 144,000 that they're talking about of descended masters that are here on the planet, which is a frequency to the 9th or the 72nd power, whichever you need. But it's like, it's elevating the planet so fast. So hang on to your horses, buckle up. It's a lot happening.
Yes. And what about your healing? The healing techniques that you're using? They would like to know.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. So that's part of it. is attaching to that frequency. There is a core that they're showing me, the magnetic core of the planet, which is zero density, but it's the space, it's the primordial space, the space of the beginning. And it's in that in between that we can really go in and let go, release, and come back together whole, whether that's physically or spiritually or emotionally. And then, like, you know, I feel like if we can do that, we get to it. But there is a lot of other energy coming in too for healing, and that would be Azrael, Raphael, Metatron's around a lot, and Kali and Durga are coming in a lot with Kuan Yin.
Yeah, Metatron has been coming in a lot for me lately, and I'm not sure why. It makes me a little nervous. So, I'm not sure why he makes me a little. It's like the first time I met Jesus. I mean, the first time I met him, I climbed out of my crown chakra, saw him, said, "Oh shit," and went to my knees because it shocked me. And then I started apologizing for cussing in front of him, and he, of course, he laughed. But that's how I'm kind of feeling about Metatron, just feeling a little uneasy about him, and it's just because he's such a high up there being.
Big.
Yeah.
He's really big too.
Yeah. So he just, when I get to these higher beings like that, they always make me nervous.
Yeah. First time Metatron showed up for me, it was a vision, and I was at a pond or a lake, whatever, and I'm sitting there, and they were just showing me the beautiful lake. And then all of a sudden I realized there was this presence. There was this 400-foot tall angel next to me. And he was sitting with me, and he had a pink and aqua and amethyst colored tracksuit on. And it was all shiny.
He'd look good with Alice.
Yeah, he'd look really good with Alice. And he was just like, "Hey, what's happening?" I mean, he was like a cool guy in a tracksuit, you know?
Yeah.
And Kaylee says Metatron comes through like a grandfather for her. Yeah.
I haven't gotten that comfortable yet. I eventually will, because Jesus, I just feel like he's just a old being, friend, that I talk to anyway, and don't think anything about it. I don't even think of them, what level he's at. But Metatron has shaken me a little bit, so I'll eventually get there.
He's a really massive space that he takes up. I know we say no time or space, but his frequency takes up a lot of space. So it's a lot. I was really glad that he came in like that and really soft, because I get really intimidated easily at times. And I'm like, "Oh no, you're not coming in here, are you?"
Exactly. Why are you here? Is there something going on that I need to know about?
Yeah.
But Annie Bear saying he protects her.
Oh,
for
Annie.
me, he's just been just increasing my abilities. That's what he's been doing with me. So that might be what makes me nervous, because I'm not sure the expectations of, being given those kind of gifts. The expectations, you want to make sure. I'm a little bit of an overachiever, or a lot. So you want to make sure you're doing the right thing with things like that.
Yeah, you're very conscientious. It's and the message that I got this morning in meditation with our group at the yoga patch was that we're all right where we're supposed to be, and just the way we are.
Yeah.
So you have everything you need inside you, Dr. Gail. It's like you're so protected and so intelligent, in an earthly way, but also in a cosmic way.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a reason they come to you.
Because I'm starstruck all the time. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Yeah. But anyway, we need to do some healings here, because we've got 20 questions already starred.
Oh golly gee. Okay.
So everybody, again, I'm going to repeat it several times. You're in a blue healing light from the Solaris Healing Center. Everybody's getting healing. Stay as long as you can, because the longer you stay for the show, the more healing you get. It calms your nervous system down and allows your own body to heal itself. you can look at the shows later, any of the Solaris Healing Centers, and get the same healing by watching it and just being present for that blue healing light. So just remember, the longer you can be in the blue healing light, the better your own healing will be. Mangled Unicorn. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that a great name? I know. I love your name.
Yes. All right. So Teri, you want to take the first one, and then we'll go back and forth like we've done in the past, which is kind of fun.
That sounds great. And we've got the beautiful Jen B, Visionary Gal. Would you beautiful ladies be able to take a look at my legs? 13 surgeries on left knee, right knee, painful, and left leg, cellulitis and edema. Anything I can do, thank you. And Jen's been in and out of the hospital and getting this looked at for the past few
Imagine
months.
so 13 surgeries on that left knee.
Yeah.
Wow. But immediately, Jen, I'm getting it's coming from your back. A lot of these issues are coming from your back. Let me verify that. They're showing me that, I mean, they're just flashing the area in the low back, like the L4, L5 area. Let me make sure this is correct. And this is true, Jen. It's almost like, I know you're going through the cellulitis and the edema and all those things that's going, but you need to be looking above all that, above the L4. L4 is directly connected to the knees. So you need to be, I'm getting this humongous yes on this. And that this is being missed, is that all your issues are actually from above the knees. Your knees are a symptom, and you need to be looking at the L4 area. So I'm suggesting if you're not going to a chiropractor, acupuncture, physical therapy for back. Yeah, Lorraine, you're right. Sciatica, neuropathy. All that's part of it, but this is specifically L4, and it's the disc. The disc that's an issue with is pushing on the nerves. I feel like it is poking out. That needs to be brought back in, but it's causing a lot of your knee issues. Now I'm going to see what I can bring up here. You're having lymphatic. You're in a lymphedemic. I can't even say it. Lymphatic clinic. Well, good for you. I'm glad you're there on the clinic. However, Jen, they're missing your low back. They're missing L4, and that needs to be addressed. So I know this is a lot because this is what you're hearing from your doctors, and this is not to supersede what your doctors are telling you, because you have to deal with that cellulitis, and that's usually with antibiotics. What is Eddie Bear saying?
She says, "Oh my goodness, Jem B, you are a health warrior, extra angel to walk with you, dearest."
No, thanks.
And yeah, she says, "I go to that clinic." Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're going to that clinic. But L4.
Oh, I think that's for Lorraine.
Okay. Well, no, I'm just talking about she needs to be looking at the L4. And as I said, one of these practitioners can help you with that. And usually when you're going to a medical, and we're all guilty of that, but if you're a medical, because I've been a nurse, you look at the actual place that's having the problem. They do not look above. They do not look below. They don't look for the cause. They go directly to the issue. When you go to, I guess, an Eastern medicine practitioner, they're going to be looking at the whole body. So they're missing the core of the issue, and that is your low back, your L4 area. So they're wanting me to send you this rose quartz. The name of it went right out of my mind, going, oh my gosh, what am I sending her? I'm sending her pink. This is rose quartz. And this is what they're asking me to send to you, Jen, but do check out the L4 area. And there's a real issue there. And I think that will help a lot of your problems.
Wow.
All right, Teri.
Beautiful. And what color was that quartz? Was that rose?
That was rose quartz, yeah.
Because that's what I was getting, the heart the back of your high heart and your heart chakra, Gen B, and that's rose quartz. So that's the other thing, loving yourself. A lot of times, because I could really feel it back there, and that's not where I think the problem is. But I think that sometimes when we don't love ourselves and we don't give ourselves, well, I'm not saying we don't love ourselves, we don't accept love. Like we don't think that we're worthy of it a lot of times, and that's really common as empaths, that we don't think that we're worthy. We'll give it to others, but accepting it and knowing your value, Jen, because you're amazing. So
Well, yeah, she's like down in the dumps of all this. So it's really hard for her right now. And it seems like to love herself. So I think that's great advice.
yeah, just remember you're right where you are. You are doing just what you need to be. So, or being who you need to be.
And also, Jim, when you come out of this, I feel like you're going to be able to assist other people with the same issue.
Yeah.
So it might be important for you to start writing down your journey with this, because I think this information is going to be very valuable for future people.
Yeah. She's a light worker. Definitely.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course, with her name, Visionary Gal.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh, thanks, Hypnicity.
Yeah. Thanks, Hypnicity. Nalani, how you doing? Yeah. Yeah. Other people are saying that it resonates with them too. Yeah. She says it's been a lifelong journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Well, good. I hope you get some help, Jen. Hope you feel better and stay in this blue healing light. Because as I said, part of yours is the spine, the L4 area, and calming that nervous system down is going to help your own body heal itself. All right, Teri, you ready to move on?
All right.
Oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn.
Woo-hoo, my turn. Let's see. I'm going to just pull this up. I don't know if this is a question. Kathleen, I am thankful for the Solaris Healing Center and the invite to come and enjoy the healing effects. Thanks, Kathleen. I appreciate that. Let's see who else. Let me find. Okay. Liz in all. Am here. May I please have a scan and healing? Horrible, painful neuropathy in my hands, can barely tie nor open a jar. Heart and blood pressure's off. Chiropractic came to work on my neck. Thank you. Okay. Well, that's good. That's a cute picture. Oh, aren't you sweet?
Little baby.
Yes. So Liz, let me see what they're going to say about that. And I'm getting this is a chakra issue more than anything else. There's something wrong. Throat chakra. Liz, what they're showing me is you're holding things in and you're not expressing yourself. And it's all, I'm getting a big yes on this. You're not expressing yourself and you're bottling this up. And I'm not going to say this is the full cause of all this, but it is the root cause of everything. And that actually it would make sense, because if it's the throat chakra, that is going to interfere with all your cervical, all the way that run down to your hands and arms. So they're telling me it's a throat chakra issue, that you're not expressing yourself. And this sometimes is really hard to do. And especially learning how it's a hard thing to learn how to do. And especially trying to express yourself coming from the heart and not from your brain, trying to think, what exactly am I going to say, or doing educated or not saying anything at all. Of course, let's say we're going throat chakra. So we're going to go for a blue stone, lapis. I'm having to switch from 3D, what is it, to boom, channeling.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Seems like, it seems like today is my mouth that's not moving, and I'm not sitting in the 3D at all, hardly. It's really, I'm forcing myself to come to this part of it, which is a little bit different for me. I feel like I'm more over here now. But their throat chakra is the root cause of the issue. And so You're needing, Liz, to learn how to express yourself in a loving way is what they're saying. Express yourself in a loving way. Learning terminology that is loving. Like if you want to spit out something that's nasty, that's where your thinking can come from. Whereas you can think of a way to say it that is a more loving coming from your heart. And I'm taking heart on this one because my trigger is traffic. And so,
Yeah.
yes. So anyway, there you go, Liz. So I did some healing on that throat chakra, but there's more healing that needs to be done. And a lot of times it would be meditation. You can go ahead and do some meditations that is going to heal that throat chakra. But also, they're just saying learn how to speak from your heart and choosing your words until it becomes natural. Is what they're telling me. All right, Teri, that was a lot. That was a lot different too.
I love that. So the more you talked about the throat chakra with Liz, it was interesting. I felt like, Liz, you've swallowed something, like you've swallowed your voice, or you didn't. Perhaps you didn't say things in a manner that you wanted to say or weren't able to, because of a situation. So it's like it goes back a little farther than just the past several years. It goes back
to childhood.
Yeah. Yeah. You had to swallow your voice. So, and that's a lot of that's just what we grew up with, right? We weren't supposed to speak our truth. We were supposed to smile and be quiet and be nice and behave. So put your leopard pants on, Liz.
Behave, be quiet, and listen.
Yeah. Be a nice girl. So we don't have to do that. We can wear our leopard leggings, and I know you live on an island, and you live your life in a beautiful manner. You're a healer, but it does feel like there's a lump there. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Annie. Yeah, Annie's saying there's Insight Timer is a free app with loads of helpful meditations and other things too.
Oh yeah, thanks, Annie Bear.
Yeah, really nice. You're so welcome, Liz. You're so welcome. Yeah, we hate behaving, don't we?
Oh my gosh, yes. Don't you hate getting orders from people too?
Oh, don't even go there.
You're supposed to do it and you get this order. Like for me, I want to get it done before somebody tells me to do it. I mean, I just really despise, for me personally, and I think a lot of us do, somebody to tell you what to do. I'm not sure everybody's like that, but I'm like that.
Yeah, I find myself trying to get everything done, and then now I'm trying to kind of watch myself doing it. And is this really going to matter to me in 20 years if I didn't do that at this instant?
Well, I'm talking about get it done before somebody tells you to get it done.
Yeah, that too.
Well, I don't, the other part, if it matters to us, but it's the fact that somebody's going to tell you something to do. I want to get it done before I get told to do it. Just so I can avoid being told to do it. That's a little bit of a rebel of me.
It's true, isn't it? Yeah, that's good. I like being an anarchist. I have no problem with being the anarchy. So I think that's why I kind of pitter patter around with teachings and stuff, because having the guru thing, I think we're all our own gurus.
Yeah.
So yeah, GURU, guru. Okay. So let's see. Liz, hello. Kathleen, hello. Patricia, beautiful Patricia. Hello, Dr. Gail and Teri. A couple of weeks ago, had a slight fever, achiness, etc. One ache seems to remain, first upper right back, and now have moved to the lower right back, and comes and goes. Essential oils help.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Yeah. And she said, I think I heard Medical Mike say to me earlier today, I'm on it. Thank you.
I was going to say, Patricia, I don't think you need my help. I think you've already got tapped into Medical Mike, who's going to help you.
Yeah.
and he's saying yes. He says he's got it. And I was saying behind the stage with Teri earlier, Patricia, and I don't know how you're feeling about this, but you have the abilities to do healings yourself. I don't know if you're stepping into that yet, Patricia, but you have direct access to medical mic and different beings also that can help you channel through the healings. But you have the ability to do this. So start thinking about that. I'm not sure if you have been doing that, but not only do you have the ability to heal yourself, you have the ability to heal others.
Yeah. Yeah. You're there, Patricia. There's also showing me somebody doing a dry brush on you, on your back. I don't know if that's Medical Mike doing that right now.
That is medical mic, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can see him dry brushing your back, and yeah, you're all good. I love that. I'm going to ask for some of that too.
It's amazing the things that he'll do, and you're sitting there going, what are you doing?
Yeah. It's a very Ayurvedic thing to do the dry brush. Yeah. I love it.
I say, well, Patricia says, Jesus came to me about 4 months ago and said, I can heal myself and others. I say, I do, not so much with myself, but for others. Thank you. Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
That, yeah. So,
Yeah, Patricia.
yeah. So, yeah, that's good, Patricia. You know, you have the ability. I just saw it. It's like she can handle this herself now. Yeah, she's good to go. All right, let me see who else I can find here. Kathleen, I'm going to just skip over this rule. I'm just going to make acknowledgement of that. We're doing healings today, but blue beings are all around us. The Arcturians are blue beings, and they are all around us. So they are here, definitely here. So let's see. Suzanne, can I have a body scan? Thank you. Okay, a body scan. Teri, I'll let you go first.
Okay. Suzanne, you feel really clear until you get to the root chakra, and it's connected to the Earth Star chakra. It's I don't know if you're in the tailbone. So something weird's coming in with the tailbone this week for me too, and that the tailbone and the root chakra are like just on fire. But you know, everybody's going to tell you grounding with that.
Well, she's also having a narrowing in the solar plexus, which I've never seen before. I don't know why. I mean, it's not like it's closed off, but it's narrowing.
Do you think that's ancestral?
Let me see if this is an issue. Well, they're telling me it's an issue. I'm not sure. What are you getting on that? Because as I said, usually I just see like, oh, there's a problem with the solar plexus. Yeah, I usually see there's a problem with the solar plexus, but this is like an actual description of narrowing, and what you're talking about being on fire, it is definitely on fire on the bottom, but there's something to do with the solar plexus, and I'm not understanding this. I'm not understanding what this is all about. So I'm going to have to, you could go ahead and talk to her, because I want to get more, try to talk to him more. I've not seen such an explicit description before.
Suzanne, are you taking care of everybody around you and not taking care of yourself? I don't know if that would be part of that, but
she's not shining her light.
Me either. LOL, I don't know either.
She's not shining her light.
Yeah, sometimes we give it away, right? But we don't take it back in. So just acknowledge that this is your time in the sun too.
Well, let's give her some citrine here.
Yeah, she has a lot on her plate.
Okay, maybe that's it. You're not shining a light, and it's just that I just haven't seen anything like this before, where they're showing me, and I don't think I've ever. I mean, I've had not shining your light, but this is important for you. And Teri, you can go ahead more into that root chakra and that sacral chakra that's on fire. Also, maybe it's all the whole three. That's narrowing of the solar plexus, and then the root chakra is on fire, and also, but it looks like the sacral chakra is too. So
Yeah,
go ahead.
it feels like this could have something to do, Suzanne, with an ancestral wound or a slash there. And maybe this is a learned thing, right? So the women in my family have always been the strong ones, the divine feminine on overdrive. So that's not a good thing to learn, because we can learn to let other people take care of ourselves too, and that we can stand in our own power. She says, I've not changed anything that I know of.
I
You
think
know,
she's saying I am having all of a sudden, I was talking about my abilities have increased, and I
yeah,
think I'm just seeing more, Suzanne, I and not quite able to interpret it fully yet. Of course, I'm not sure I'm ever able to fully interpret what they're saying or telling me, but I think that's basically what's going on, Suzanne. It's just I'm able to see this now. I'm able to see the narrowing of the solar plexus that are affecting your root chakra and your sacral chakra. And go ahead, Terry.
well, the frequency of the planet's changing too.
Right.
So it's the frequency. I mean, the sound of it's different. The energy of it's different. So your root chakra and your root star chakra and your tailbone are going to be affected differently as this increases, and your feeling of it. But I'm definitely feeling that too. That Earth Star chakra and the tailbone
They just
are.
gave it to me. Suzanne, you need to go sit in the sun. Go sit in the morning sunlight.
Oh, that's so healing.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what you're doing. I don't know if you've been inside a lot lately, but they're saying almost like watch the sunrise, watch the healing sun, watch, and they're showing me sitting in a long chair out in your backyard is what they're showing me. I don't know what you have access to, but they're showing me that is what you need for healing right now is like the morning sun. And it might be trying to get your body to respond or to get the clock going right. Oh, it's been raining here for weeks. Okay. All right. Well, whenever there's some sunlight, get out in it because right now that's what they're showing me is you're needing to go sit out in the sun, especially the morning sun. And when I remember seeing the morning sun, it's like your internal clock. It needs to be reset. But I just think the sun's going to be a real healing for you.
yeah. She says when it's out, she's been in it for hours. That's a sacred time, isn't it? The sunset and the sunrise.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah.
the sun is not as strong at this time of year in the morning. So I'm probably because I'm in the South, I'm seeing the sunrise.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely feel, well, I feel them both, but they have different qualities, definitely.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Mangled Unicorn says air quality is usually better than two. Yeah. And Jen B says singing. Oh, singing is angel singing is that's a frequency of healing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's beautiful. I love that, Jen. Okay. Next. Oh, did I just do Suzanne? I think I did, didn't I?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think you did. I'm still looking at her bathing in the sun or sitting in the sun. I'm watching you enjoying the sun. Okay, here we go. Fogo Pogo, love to know about my current chronic neck and head pain tenderness. Is this related to my channeling work? What are my ET guys needing me to do? I have new ones, the Venetians, about frequency. All right, so we're doing more about the head and neck things about that, about your work with the Venetians. I love the Venetians. We'll be doing that more. I have different guides for those kind of questions. I'll be doing a show probably Wednesday that will be able to answer those kind of questions. Fogo, Pogo. I'm trying to think who I'm on with. But anyway, Wednesday, that'll be appropriate to do those kind of questions. So, Terry, you want to go ahead and start on this?
Yeah. Chronic neck and head pain, tenderness. Part of it's the frequencies coming in, Fogo Pogo. And this happens when we go through big awakenings, right? I get that too, like particularly my crown chakra. and your neck is going to be a lot. Is that your pituitary back there? I know it's your medulla.
You're talking about the pineal gland.
Pineal gland. That's what I meant. Yeah,
That's
the other P.
That's the access to it. It's not like right there in the back, but that's the access to it.
Yeah, and that's huge right now because we're going into that sixth dimension that's about manifesting too.
Okay.
They're kind of showing me putting like an angel pillow around you.
Yeah. Patricia, you're right. It's ultra major chakra that's being impacted when it's the pineal gland.
Yeah.
Okay. You done, Teri?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
That was subtle. Are you done, Teri?
I'm just not sure because I'm going to, I got to tell this. I got to tell this.
Love it.
All right. What I'm seeing, Pogo Pogo, yes, it has something to do with your channeling work because they're showing me, and everybody shows up differently on how this happens. Whenever you're increasing your vibration or you go to a step level higher, sometimes you have physical reaction to it. Me, it's nausea. I'm not sure what yours, Teri, is. You kind of stay up there all the time. Are you ever affected physically 3D?
Oh, golly, yeah. I get so dizzy. I get, that's me. Like I have a hard time driving a lot
Right.
because I can't feel my body.
Yeah, Danny Shea has dizziness too because he's called me when he was in on the bathroom floor in his house going, when is this going to be over? And so it looks like to me that's where you've had a week of chronic nausea. That's exactly what's going on. And that's what that pain is also from, Pogo Pogo, is that you have just taken a step up into your abilities, your frequency, your channeling, all that. You have taken a step up. And it usually, for me, it takes a couple of weeks. How long does it take you, Teri?
Yeah,
Usually,
a lifetime.
usually when I hear dizziness, it's usually like 2 or 3 days. But
Yeah.
For me, when it comes to for my step up, it's usually nausea, and I'm usually nauseated for a couple of weeks. It gets well. The first time I would say the first time was 2 weeks of nausea, but it's gotten better. It doesn't take quite as long since then. But that's what's going on, Pogo Pogo. This is how you will just know that right now that this is when you're going up to a different level. This is how you react to it.
Yeah, and eat some earthy stuff. Like Annie Bear has been real good about this lately. She does white beans every afternoon, and so do some of the other people here, and that helps to ground us. I think.
Yeah, white beans help you ground because that's what she needs is grounding.
Yeah.
So I feel like about the white beans because I ever heard because I have trouble grounding all the time too. I really don't want to be here as much. I want to be up here.
Yeah, and Annie's been doing it, and Patricia's saying root vegetables. Yeah, if you look at some of the grounding things, if you look up pitta, Pitta, and lentils, things like that, they really do ground us. Those legumes. Yeah,
I usually do potatoes. That helps me ground.
I love potatoes. Yeah, I had sweet potatoes last night and salmon.
Yeah,
and
that's my grounding food is potatoes.
Yeah, everybody's talking about potatoes, and now I'm hungry. So,
well, see, the thing is I'm not the biggest potato eater or big potato fan.
It's a lot of work.
When I know I'm eating the ground, is I've got to eat some potatoes.
Yeah, for some reason the beans and legumes have been better for me.
Yeah,
because they also have that protein in them.
Oh yeah, Julie, chickpeas, that'd be good too.
Oh yeah, hummus.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hummus. Love hummus. Oh, that'd be a good excuse to get some hummus today.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's your turn next.
Oh, everybody's talking food now. I don't know if I can break away. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you have hummus, Pogo Pogo? Yeah, go eat you some hummus and some grounding food. Now, if you're nauseated, whenever I was nauseated, I was so nauseated in the beginning, the only thing I could eat was bread. I mean, that's how I was affected for the first time or the first 2 times. I really could not eat anything but bread.
Yeah. Bread is really good. And depending on what kind of bread you get, but put some peanut butter on it.
Oh, I couldn't have anything. I had to just that. I'm
Good.
telling you, that was it. Bread. Because before, and it actually was my first trip on the spaceship that made me like that. They told me to go on a bland diet for 5 days before they showed up. ET showed up in my living room saying, "Oh, we're going out here, and there's a spaceship." And it was my first time up, and that's what caused my change of vibration, my level, and I was nauseated for 2 weeks after that. I had been on the bland diet. I was glad I had, because I don't know what I'd been like if I hadn't done that. But I was forced to stay on that bland diet. It's limited even to bread afterwards. And I don't have that issue as much anymore. If it does happen, it's like only a day or two. But then it was at least 2 weeks.
Wow. Yeah, it's a lot when you're going through ascension symptoms. It's a lot, and it's fun. There's parts of it that are so exciting, and then there's other parts of it, and you're like, wow, man.
Laura said, you should eat less bread because of the yeast. I would tell you, that's all I could digest at that time. It didn't matter what you put in front of me. I could not tolerate anything but bread.
Yeah, that was my second pregnancy. White bread, Wonder Bread in particular.
Oh, really? No, I could eat any kind of bread, but it just had to be bread. Hey, White Dragon. Glad you're here.
Hey, Paul. I like this. Brenda Lee, this is interesting. Can you tell me about my peripheral vision and why I seem to see things, but nothing is there? Thank you so much. Ho, 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 ho.
Go ahead, Teri. You're ready to talk about this one.
Well, you think something's there, though, Brenda, or you would not be seeing it, and you're ready to see it. So peripheral vision is kind of like a soft gaze. Like you look at somebody, but then you look beyond them. And that's like peripheral vision. And you're starting to sense your subtle senses is what we call them. Like we have, our senses: taste, smell. They say 5, but scientists say we probably have 1,000. And I'd say that we probably have an infinite number of senses when you get into your subtle senses. So we all have different things, but I get that your vision sense, your subtle sense of vision, your clairs are really awakening.
I don't have anything to add to that, Brenda, but that's exactly right.
Wow. I'm going to just dust my shoulders off.
You're like so excited about that one, just like I was. When we get a hit, we get a hit.
Yeah. I love that for you, Brenda. I think that's beautiful. Just beautiful.
Well, I'm going to jump down here. You're welcome to. Let's see. Because this came up to me immediately that Gina M needs a health scan.
Oh, Gina.
I don't know why it came flagged to me to pull this up, but it did. So let's see what the health scan's going on. My dog's walking around me as well. I'm wondering what's going on with her. Yeah. Okay, Gina. This must be solar plexus day, because I'm getting something with her solar plexus. How many people we've had? Because this doesn't usually run in a group like that. And I'm getting a big throat solar plexus. Okay, this is some kind of connection between the courage to talk, and this is definitely courage to talk, Gina, or courage to express yourself. It's not. Most of the time, I'm hearing that people need to change to talk through their heart, but yours is the courage to talk. And so we're going to be sending you. I'm going to be sending you this blue Andera, and this is what stone we're going to be using for that, along with citrine for your solar plexus. And I'm not sure what's going on with that, why you're having issues with that, Gina, but it is the confidence to speak up. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Teri, you have some insight on that?
Yeah,
you think that's true?
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful crystals. Yeah. Owning our power. I mean, we have the power, and it's
You
what's
tell the
coming.
story about that T-shirt.
I bought this to wear on a retreat recently. I just bought it yesterday, and it's I think it's Pussy Power is the name of this T-shirt, but I didn't realize it anyway. Uh, pink, what is it? Power is the new pretty. So anyway, but yeah, so I don't know that I'm going to take it with me, but I love it anyway. So owning up, and Gina, if you want so Kali keeps coming in, Kali and Durgama. So if you wanted to go into an archetype to kind of feel around you or walk behind you or walk with you, right? Like you can walk with Metatron or somebody like that, but Kali and Durga, and Kali is just an aspect of Durga. But
Tell me what those are, because I don't know those.
okay, Durga Ma is the mother of the universe.
Okay.
And when there was this entity that was attacking the universe, well, this entity could not be taken down by a male figure. So Shiva and everybody invented Durga Ma, and Durga Ma came and she vanquished the demon and saved the universe through love. She vanquished it. So she has the power to save the universe. She is the mother of the universe. And Durga is the one that rides in on a leopard or a lion. And she has all these hands with all these tools. So just recognize that you have this within you. You are all powerful. We all are.
Yeah.
Forget that. And we're told that we're not. Many, many stories.
Yeah. Well, hers is getting the courage to talk.
Yeah.
And I think she's saying back, I think somewhere in there, she was saying courage to talk. She was talking about your T-shirt and not get a backlash.
Oh, yeah.
That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Sal. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I just might be taking it. You go ahead.
No, I think it's your turn.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, I just thought, who was it that came in? Denise. Dr. Gail, was I activated yesterday in the back of my neck? It felt like a bee sting. I asked in telepathy, and just as I asked it, it was answered. It happened one more time yesterday.
Oh, wow. That would be exactly where you would get activated.
Yeah.
Let's see, Denise, were you activated yesterday with those? I'm getting, I'm getting a yes, but there's more to it than that. And so I've got, it's probably going to take me a few minutes, even if I can get into it. But you were activated, but it looks like there's more information. I don't know if Teri, if you're getting the information that she needs about that. But there's more information she needs about being activated. It's not just as simple as what she's thinking.
Yeah, it's are you listening, Denise, is kind of what I'm hearing, because I feel like it's you talked about a bee sting, but then I saw a hummingbird, and then I saw the birds coming in, and the birds are bringing us a lot of frequencies that are coming in, the winged ones right now. So and they bring in messages from the heavens. But more than that, they see things with awareness. They watch things in respect that they see both sides of every issue, and they watch so not being tied to the outcome. So that's another thing. Look at, are you being tied to the outcome of something? Are you scared? And it's, hey, process that, girl, because no pain there, or no shame there, rather, because there's a lot going on the planet right now.
I'm not real sure how to approach this, Denise, or how you're going to take this. But there's a lot, as I said, there's a lot more to it than just that. And I'm getting the information now. I'm not sure how comfortable I am sharing this over You too, because I'm just not real sure how you're going to take this information. It's not scary at all. Don't think this is a scary thing, but this is probably more on a personal level. So if you will email me at drgailstarseed@gmail.com, then I can give you this information and not be so public about it because I don't know how public you want to be about it. You're open? Denise, are you sure you're open?
Oh, she's just so honored. She's so
Okay.
sweet.
Okay. So anyway, contact because I'm not sure how much you're wanting. If you're later, after we say, if you want to talk about it later, then we'll be talking about it in public easily. But right now, I feel more comfortable one-on-one. It's just going to be through an email that I can give you the information. And then when you want to share it publicly, then that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Let me write this down, what I see for her. Okay. Lori, you can go ahead and pull another one up while I'm writing this down if you want to.
Sure. Sure. Let's see, everybody. Okay. Did we do hypnicity already? I don't think we did we?
I don't think so.
Yeah. My 65th is on the 25th. Can I get a birthday scan and adjustment? Thanks. Love that. Happy birthday, hypnicity.
Yeah, the celebration. I get to get Medicare.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me see about the body scan.
Yeah.
And an adjustment. Okay, of course, I'm seeing L5S1 area. So I'm going to go over, I'm not sure how comfortable I am with Medical Mike doing this. Medical Mike says he's got it. I don't know about that. I don't think I've ever sent him over for an adjustment. He's promising me he's got it. Okay, hypnicity. Medical Mike's going over to adjust you. Teri, you go on because I'm going to watch him.
Okay. Okay.
It's called the trust issue here because I've never seen him adjust anybody. I'm going to make sure he does it right.
Hypnicity, they're showing me like a crown around you, kind of like the Marys that you often see in different places, or other goddesses and other areas, but particularly the Marys are coming in for you today, and it's not just one crown; it's like a crown and a crown and a crown. So I feel like you've got a lot of gifts that are coming in. I think this also has to do with grandmothers and aunties and whatnot coming in to give you blessings. They're very happy with what you're doing. The 65 is 11. It's an 11, and it's a very sacred number. So I feel like the celebration from this side and the other side is going to be really special for you. Very symbolic in some respect.
All right. Yeah. Hypnicity, Medical Mike did it perfectly, which I'm very proud of him. But he wants me to send you the stone. And this is an ocean stone. I'm not sure what it's called, but it makes me feel like it's the ocean, the water, the energy of the ocean is headed your way. And they're telling me it's for purifying.
Wow.
For
So she's got a 22 year and her birth number, or birth as in 65 is 11. So an 1122. Wow. Hot diggities. That's amazing. Yeah. Your Cancer crab appreciates that.
Appreciates that stone. Yeah, the ocean stone. I don't even know the name of the stone, but it is kind of bluish green. And that's what they said is from the ocean is for purity. So yeah, I guess it's purifying your body. So, but anyway, Medical Mike did a good job adjusting. It looked like just like me, what I would do with adjustments. So he did a great job. So yay.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so, all right, let's just do this one last question.
Okay.
I'm going to go all the way meeny, miny, moons, and see where it stops. Huh. And look what I stopped on. Annie Bear.
Yay, Annie.
Can my dog Rosie be sent to Solaris Healing Center in her sleep if I ask? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. She can be. They are power animals and animals there. But I don't know that you need to necessarily send her to the Solaris Healing Center as much as the Solaris Healing Center is here today, now. And Medical Mike, for some reason, he is going to take care of your dog. And I think your dog needs an adjustment because they're showing me there's an issue with the spine in the, I don't want to say mid. Gosh, it's been a long time since I've done animal chiropractic. So I don't remember the segments on a dog, but it's almost like it's the area that's anywhere, and you probably can go down the spine. You can go down the spine on your dog, and you're going to feel there's a place that your dog's going to be tender on, and that's right now it's an issue. And it's almost like you can go for the front legs down a little bit, and it's almost like it's in the center, but it's before the center that there's an issue. But Medical Mike's going to take care of that. And just being here in the healing light is going to be fine. But yes, you can send your dog up there, but I don't think you need to. I think Medical Mike's taking care of it. Okay.
That's separate.
What do you have, Teri, for that?
Well, I don't know why they're doing this, but they're showing me Rosie like laying on her tummy with all her legs out, just flat. She is so happy to be with you. Does she fly at night?
Oh my gosh, Teri, you're breaking up on us. Oh, we're losing Teri. Well, that was kind of some information coming in that you were going out, but I haven't heard anything like this before. It's almost like an entity came in, was going tick, 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 tick. Are you still there, Teri? Oh no, she's frozen. Okay, everybody. Let's see. Anyway, everybody, we have lost Teri, and it was amazing the sounds that were coming in when she went, because it sounded very much, actually it sounded like a mantis being. So I don't know, I didn't have a mantis being here with me today, so maybe one has shown up. But yeah, Sally, yeah, it's a lot of energy, and I don't know what happened, but I am going to end this today. As I said, it's I've had an upgrade on my abilities, and it's taken a little bit more energy out of me trying to figure things out because things were looking a little different. But thanks for joining us today. And tomorrow, I'll be on again on Wednesday, and I'm sure Teri's back. So anyway, Teri, I was ending the show. So when you went out, I heard this tick, 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 tick. It almost sounded like a mantis being that had come in and taken over your, well, she's gone again. So anyway, thanks everybody. We will see y'all later. And as I said, I'll be on Wednesday again. Thanks. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Sorry.